morning everyone, welcome back to my page. My name is Ellie. Today is another cold day and I went for a run this morning but I forgot to have breakfast, so I'm literally starving right now. If you're like me, you'll know that when you're starving, you usually crave one very specific kind of food. So today I'm just really feeling like having some like sweet and sour Vietnamese pork rib for lunch right now. So that's what we're gonna make today. This recipe is also super easy. The ingredients is so easy to find and it's really quick to make, so I really hope that you're gonna make this for your family and I hope that you'll enjoy it. The thing I love most about this dish is that I feel like people from different background and people from different nationality could also enjoy it. I know that pho is really good for some people, but for some people they don't enjoy it as much and they wouldn't consider it as like a meal because it's like a soupy kind of thing. But with this dish, I feel like everyone will be able to enjoy it, so you can make it for parties, you can make it for family dinner. So this is one of the most traditional Vietnamese dish that we usually have for dinner, or at least like for me growing up, that's what my family usually has. So excited to like be able to share this part of Vietnam to my friends here in America and to people from a different culture. So like it's cool to introduce my culture to other people and I hope that you'll like it. This is one of my most favorite dish, and so yeah, let's make it together. First thing I'm gonna do is, you know what it is, making some rice. See here, we're almost running out of rice. Today we're gonna have to go shopping. For 2 people, I usually just do like 2 cups, and that usually is more than enough. So what I'm using is called Instant Pot. It actually is super convenient because you can make many different kinds of food with it, not just rice. And then we have the option of rice here. Yeah, and then now I'm just gonna cook for you. I have to close the vent. This is like kind of like a pressure cooker. The ingredients, you have 2 things of Western style pork rib. You can find this anywhere really, and we have garlic, shallots, some brown sugar. This is pure cane sugar. We have some vinegar, we have some fish sauce and soy sauce. The ingredients is really easy, it's nothing special, and you can find these ingredients really anywhere.
I just want to say that this is my favorite fish sauce brand right now. It's made in Vietnam. Phu Quoc Island is like one of the most famous place to make famous fish sauce all around Vietnam. People in Vietnam consume fish sauce that's made from here a lot, and now it's imported over to America. It's a little bit pricey, close to $10 per bottle like this, but just I'm willing to pay the price for having authentic Vietnamese food. So, and you can use this really for a long time.
What you want to do is you want to cut the rib in small pieces like this. It's like kind of like cube cuts.
I noticed that like a lot of people when eat steaks or when eat like pork chop in America, they usually like trying to get rid of all the fat on the meat and then just like put them all on the side. Honestly though, to me, the fat part of the animal meat is like one of the best part of it. When it's like blend in with the meat and it blends in with the flavor of it, it just gives it a really good combination for like the taste of the meat. Because I feel like if the meat just have just this part, like just the meat part, it's gonna be super dry, and just the fat part is really fattening. But when they're all there together, I feel like it makes the meat taste a lot better. And I believe that like everything comes in moderation, so I feel like you shouldn't really cut any part of the meat out altogether. So when I pick the different kinds of meat, I don't try to pick like the one with the least amount of fat. I try to pick the piece that have like good moderation. So they're a good piece of meat and they're a good piece of fat. Like let me show you. So like this piece is a really good one. We actually usually use like this kind of meat to make caramelized pork in Vietnam, but I'll make that in the next video hopefully. But yeah, I just believe that everything is good in moderation. You shouldn't really cut any kind of food, like, I don't know, just completely out of your life. It's just that, it's natural and it's, organic. Just my opinion, I could be wrong, but like that's just how I cook for my family.
The next step is you want to take that cut of meat and then you want to rinse through it. is that you want to transfer this into a kind of medium-sized pot like that, and then you want to fill out the water like that. I'm gonna boil through the meat one, make sure that it's completely clean.
While waiting for the pork to boil, we'll prepare other ingredients like shallots and garlic. Dirt and there's a lot of impurities here at the top. When you do this step, it'll make sure that the meat only has the good part left, and it just make sure that it's safe for you to, consume.
Okay, so after that's done, you want to pour this back into here. Then you want to rinse through it. And then we want to transfer the meat into a small bowl like this. Don't worry, I already washed my hand really well before I start cooking. Slightly cooked meat and hot meat also absorb the marinade sauce and stuff a lot more. Just like if you think of our pores.
Our pores meet like cold weather and it will just gonna like close up. But when they meet like hot water or hot weather, it just like opens up to breathe. So it's the same with meat. So to marinate the meat, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And leave that aside for like 20-30 minutes.
The sauce is really the star of the show.
We want to put like half of the garlic that we chopped up at the bottom. Only half.
3 spoons of fish sauce. And 3 spoons of vinegar. Spoons of brown sugar. And then about like half a small bowl of warm water. For this step, you want to extract the oil from the shallot and the garlic. So you want to stir fry it with just regular oil, and that will help to get all the flavor out of them. When you see it turn about golden like this, you want to take them out. Separated the garlic and the shallot, and then just get their oil extract out of that. I'm sorry I burned this a little bit, but you don't want it to be like this. About this is perfect.
You want to put the pan back on. You want to put the oil that we extracted from the shallot and the garlic in. And then we put the rib in after it was very well marinated. You don't have to do this step, but I like to use tomatoes to add to the sour flavor, and it also has some like sweet flavor in there. So now I'm gonna go prepare the tomato. I'm sorry that I did not include that from the beginning, but this is also one of the ingredients that I use in this recipe. I'm gonna use 1 tomato today because it has a lot of juice coming out of it. So like I don't want it to make like it soggy, but it's more like seared onto the meat. So tomato is prepared. This step really helps the oil to marinate really well into the meat. And yeah, just make sure that you stir it once in a while to make sure all the pieces of the meat get the oil from the garlic and the shallot. It really makes a big difference.
When that's good, you want to take the meat out once again. We'll put the sauce in. You can see here the sauce starts to bubble. And then we wait for like about another 15 seconds, and then we want to put the meat back on. Okay? I don't know about you, but the sound of cooking is like super satisfying to me. Meat back on. You want to make sure that all the ingredients in the pan mix together super well, and at this point the aroma and the smell of it is really amazing. The sound of the meat being boiled and being seared in the pan just super satisfying and just super relaxing to me. Maybe I'm weird, or maybe that's why I love cooking so much. At this point, you really want to sear the meat until the sauce is completely oiled down.
Open up.
So that's Vietnamese style sweet and sour pork rib for you. I hope you like it and that your family will like it too. And I'll see you next time. Bye!